I'm staying for 2 nights in the Peacock Hotel in Kenilworth. So let's check it out. So I've got a, give me a card. All the lights come on. Give me a card for the lights to come on in the room itself. And then, yeah, key for the door. Right. So I'm 001. Yeah, liking the writing. All right. The coaching suite. Oh, there we are. There's the room. Right, okay, so let's give this a go then. I like it, what a classic key. Okay, here we go then. Okay, right. So let's just get let's put the lights on with this. There we go. Okay, cool. That's what you call wallpaper. First thing I look at though is, of course, we've got the kettle. They've provided us with water. That's cool. I like it. Now how generous are they with tea bags and coffee? So yeah, we've got got a few. There's 4 there, plenty of milks. As I say, yeah, coffee there, decaf as well. Got a hairdryer. Almost similar, like chandelier look to that, isn't there? Let's have a look in the bathroom. So first thing I'm thinking, this is pretty clean. Yeah, that looks okay. Not too bad. Yeah, you've got your soap and you've got your shampoo and body wash. And then yeah, got the shower there, which looks like it's just one of those, moves it round and you changes the temperature. Got the towels, got a nice towel rail that's one of those electric ones, isn't it? Yeah. We've got a aircon unit, but is that supposed to be open if it's not switched on? I don't know. But anyway, you've got a radiator there, and you've also got an extra radiator down here if you're extra cold of an evening. And then I forgot to mention though, you've got these biscuits there. Look, you've got 3 in there, and you've got 3 in there as well. What's that? Shortbread, is it? Oh, shorties, lovely. And there, what are they? Ginger nuts. So time for the kind of bed test, just to get an idea. Obviously we won't know until tomorrow, will we, how well I slept, but let's have a look. Oh. Yeah, not bad, not bad. So good night. No, I could probably drift off actually, to be honest, but yeah. We've got a mirror over there. We've got a mirror right in front of us. But yeah, there's a blind up there, so obviously that comes, you can move that up and then you get a bit more light in here, which is good. Got the menu here just on the side. Now it's a Malaysian restaurant. I've never had Malaysian food, so this is going to be interesting tonight. You only live once, right? So you've got to just try these things. Got a couple of ideas, but you know, when you're not really sure, it might be one to ask the waiter or waitress when we go down, just to sort of suggest some things. I don't want anything too hot though, so well, yeah, we'll find out when we go down there, down to the restaurant, I think. Right, off to the oh look, didn't notice that. Look, some spare ironing boards if you need one for your room. Right, off we go then. Well, back in the room now, and I must say I've had a wonderful experience in Ruffles restaurant, and it's mainly down to Sabu, who looked after me, this was, you know, I've never had Malaysian food, as I was saying before, and so I just sort of explained to Sabu what food I like and what I don't like meat wise, and he was able to work with that. And he recommended one of the options was a captain's curry, and that really was excellent. It's one of those things, if you know what I mean, where you can't relate the flavours to anything else that you've had before. It was like that. It really was. I also had a paratha, which is this like soft bread, and it's like puff pastry, but a lot better. A lot better. It just complemented the dish so well. And then I had to have a dessert, didn't I? I really did. So I had something called a pisang emas dan air krim, which is this like banana dish, and it has ice cream, and I had a sauce on top, and pistachio nuts, or pistachio slices over the top, and one of the scoops of ice cream was pistachio ice cream, and I'm a big fan of that. I don't normally have it though, only when I'm out, but it was great again. So yeah. And then I had a complimentary cocktail by Cebu, and that I had with my dessert actually. So it was called Malaysian Sling, and the balance of the flavours in the cocktail were perfect. It wasn't like you got too much alcohol from it. You had enough flavour and enough alcohol. Perfect, really good. So that had like a star fruit as well for the presentation. But in the end, I also had like the dessert was a complimentary dessert as well. So thank you so much. It's been a great first time, as I say, having Malaysian food, and yeah, totally recommend it, folks. I really do. At Ruffles restaurant. Here we go. Yeah, you have to hold that down a bit, quite a bit of force, just to get things moving. Oh, oh, oh! There's a switch behind there. Oh yeah. What does that do? We find out. Bet that's coming on. I bet you that's going to come on. Oh no, it's not coming on. All the lights have come on up here. The chandelier light, the spotlight lights. Yeah, I'm reading about Ronnie O'Sullivan's autobiography at the moment. He's a snooker player. Those who don't know who he is, I'm into my snooker. I mentioned it before if you've watched my previous videos. Yeah, the hotel has a car park, which is good. You just have to let them know on, you fill out a form and you add in your registration plate so they can add that to the system. Oh, that's a point. I don't know when I need to be up tomorrow for breakfast, and it's a Saturday, so hopefully it won't be too early. I paid for this. Right, there's a phone here, isn't there? I might be able to ring reception without having to go down there and ask. Right, it's normally a 0, isn't it, for reception? We'll find out anyway, won't we? It's silent, so something might happen. Oh no, I'm just getting a beep, beep, beep. Right, okay. I'll just have to pop down and speak to them and see when it is. Right, well, I should have realised actually, to be honest. With the card that you get, it tells you when breakfast is. So in our case tomorrow, it's 7:30 to 10. And you can be down there any time between then, but they recommend 7:30 to 9:30. I think probably just so they can get your meal, your breakfast all done properly in good time. Anyway, I'm going to head to bed now. I'll let you know what I think of the bed and how I sleep, and also the shower. So yeah, sleep well. Good night. Morning. So, how did I sleep last night? Well, it took me a while to get to sleep, but I think it's more because of the fact that I had a long trip getting up here, and then I was at the UK Games Expo, so it's hard to switch off, you know. But the bed is firm. It's not like soft, but if you're used to a firm mattress, you'll be fine. I think a lot of mattresses these days in hotel rooms are quite firm, aren't they? When I was sort of trying to get to sleep, I could hear people like unlocking their doors. That was like just soon after I went to sleep. So once that calmed down, the rest of the night it was quiet. There wasn't any sort of interruptions that would wake you up. But I noticed in the morning though that the light would seep through the blind up there, so that might stir you. I also heard another guest. They were coughing, so I could hear through the walls or under the doors or whatever. So that made my ears just tune to that for a bit until it settled down. But so apart from that, not a bad sleep last night. Anyway, I'm going to head down and get breakfast. And there's the selection here for your continental breakfast. So I've decided to go for Weetabix. I'm a big fan of Weetabix, to be honest. I've got an orange juice, so yeah. And then I reckon I'll probably have a hot breakfast just to finish it off, which you normally do, don't you? And I got a pot of tea as well. So this is the breakfast menu. So you know you've got this choice of the cooked breakfast there. Look. Also a choice of an omelette. I went for the full English. And I went for brown toast. Right, let's tuck in. Right, back in the room. So what did I think of the breakfast? So yeah, continental breakfast was really nice. Good selection of different things. So the hot breakfast, as you can see, was served on a plate. So a set menu for that. So you could see that they've got those like buffet like bits of equipment, but I think that since COVID, a lot of places have just stuck by just sticking with set menus for hot breakfasts, haven't they? Which is fair enough. I do get it.
But with the breakfast, hot breakfast, really nice. But I probably would have preferred having some more beans than just a small little ramekin of them. And I think that the one sausage maybe is a bit mean. I would have probably preferred two sausages. I nearly went for the vegetarian breakfast, but because I found out that it is soya sausages and not Quorn, I had to go for the normal sort of full English. And in terms of the shower, very easy to operate. You just move it around and you hold in the red button, and that will then go all the way round to the hot temperature. It took a little bit of time to sort of for the hot water to come through, but apart from that, yeah, perfect. Yeah, not bad power at all. The only thing is though, when I came out of the shower, I noticed that there was a bit of water on the floor. Somehow that seeped through the shower, whatever you call it, the shower protector over the. It's not a curtain, just a shower guard or whatever you call it. Can't think of the word for it. But yeah, the water came out a bit, and so I had to mop that up with the small towel that you stand on. But yeah, overall though, not too bad. And also, I didn't mention, did I before, but over here, this is a mirror, but it's also a wardrobe. So you've got pretty good space in here. So it goes all the way down there, and you've got 5 hangers. You've got a spare pillow up there if you need it. Got the feather and bar and grill. Just show you here. This is really nice. It's the first time I've come in here. Nice bar. And yeah, lovely little cosy corner here, as you can see, with the electric fire. Yeah, nice. I just got in from the UK Games Expo, and the hotel's actually done up my room. Didn't put that sign outside, but they still did it anyway. Also in here, they have done all the towels as well. Also done the shower towel. So it's really nice. It is nice of them to do this, and they've also given me some new conditioning shampoo and the body wash. So yeah. Right, well, I've had my second night of dining. I was going to go to the Green Man pub down the road from here, but it was all shut up. So I came back to Ruffles restaurant and I decided to have another Malaysian meal. And again, may I say, very good indeed. Very good indeed. So I had the Kak Basaz curry puffs. So it was like this Malaysian puff spiced chicken and potato. Really nice, very good. And you had a little bit of sauce with it. Maybe a little bit dry, maybe needs just a little bit more sauce, but it was pretty good to be fair. And then I had a main course, mee goreng mamak. Sorry about the pronunciation if I'm not spot on. But yeah, that was the chicken noodles dish that has a hint of spice and sweetness, and it was terrific. It really was terrific. Really enjoyed that, and it didn't need anything with it. Again, Suba was my host, and that was just a perfect dish with that. So I didn't have much to eat today apart from breakfast. I just skipped lunch, being at the UK Games Expo. I had a dessert of chocolate brownie with a scoop of pistachio ice cream. Very nice, very nice. So overall tonight, again, very happy with the service and the food.
Well, my stay is over. Concluding, on arrival in the evening, I had to wait a little bit of time at reception and I couldn't find a bell to press. The customer service, though, overall is very good indeed. So big thanks to Sabu. Other staff were also polite and smiled when I was around them. Communal areas of the hotel are kept clean and tidy, and my room was also clean. There was only minor dark stains in the grouting of the tiling where the shower is, but that happens, doesn't it? You know, it's nothing to really worry about. Shower power was good, but just be careful because the water could seep through onto the floor. The pressure seemed to dip on the second morning, so I'm not sure if everyone was having a shower at the same time. I did notice a stain on one of the towels, the shower towel. Now there is limited natural light in the room, so I missed having a bigger window. However, you won't be staying in the room all the time anyway, will you? So you'll be going out and doing things. I couldn't lock the door from the inside, so with the little turning mechanism. So what you'll need to do is make sure you lock yourself in with the key. The bed's comfortable with a firm mattress. Slept the best the second night with very little disturbances. Lighting is handy with a switch behind your head to use with the spotlights. I like this little added extra. And the switch behind me didn't affect my comfort at all. Bedside lights switch on up in the shades, so you haven't got like a switch below or anything like that. And you've also got a spare plug either side of your bed so you can charge your phones. The room had its typical tea and coffee with generous biscuits. I like that. And maybe I would have liked to have a hot chocolate sachet, maybe just added in the mix. Door entry is with the key and the card is for the lights. It would be nice to have this all under a card entry though. However, with keys though, at least when you're departing and you've got a lot of stuff, you've got to come and go from the car to the room and vice versa, at least you don't have to go up to reception and ask them to reactivate the card for you. With the breakfast, I was happy with the continental choice. Had all the typical offerings, including Weetabix, which I was very happy about. The second morning, I was able to ask for an extra sausage instead of the bacon and ask for more beans. Sausages and bacon were good quality and they tasted nice. They cater for kids to eat with breakfast. I saw a high chair, which was good. The vegetable breakfast, the sausages are made of soya, so if you've got an intolerance to soya, then you'll need to avoid that. I appreciated the surprise of my room being made up for me when I returned back from being out for the day. I didn't leave any valuables in the room at the time, but everything was fine anyway. Well, dinner was amazing. It really was. Sabu gave me all his recommendations and looked after me very well both nights. Much appreciated the complimentary dessert and cocktail as well.
just added to the experience, you know. The food is all prepared from scratch here with all the ingredients. It's also the only Malaysian restaurant in Warwickshire, I've been advised. So if you'd rather have something else, they have another menu to choose from. They cater for children's meals in the bar and grill, for example with nuggets, but ask the staff for other meals as well. The car park is found round the back. It's not huge, but I always found I had places to park, and also the car parking is included in the price. I paid £180 for 2 nights plus £10 each morning for breakfast. I felt the room was a little pricey for the type of room and size, but the location, the free car parking and the excellent overall customer service given helped make it up. Now when you're staying here, Kenilworth is really interesting. It's got some fascinating looking buildings, and if you've got a bit of time, it's worth looking around when you visit here. Now it's 24 minutes by car to the NEC, so ideal for the UK Games Expo and other events that happen at the NEC. And don't forget to check out my video on the UK Games Expo this year too. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give the video a like and consider subscribing, as I may consider more of these in the future. See you soon.